May 5th, 2021, pulled up to the bee yard because I had some work to do and thought, well, I'll come out here. Man, the nukes are jamming. Everyone's queen right. My buddy Drew had just came over. He lives across the street. We're sitting here talking. I literally have been here for 1 minute. I see bees flying around like, what the hell? Oh, well, one of my hives swarmed. Luckily, there it is. I wonder who it is. That's a small swarm. Whoever it is. That ain't from one of my big hives. I bet you that's from one of my nukes. Doggone it. So we're going to collect up these bees. Luckily, I got the stuff to do it. I'm hoping that what I see is just a piece of plastic, but it's not. It's another swarm right there in my yard. So somebody swarmed. Doggone it. So I got 2 swarms here to collect. And I don't know which of my hives it's from, but I got a swarm there in the tree that you can see. And I got a swarm back here on the wheelbarrow that you can see. And I have a feeling they're from my mother hives. So, shoot, I guess let's get to work. It was one of my nukes. I found this little queen and she took off. I went to put her in the queen clip, but she'll be back. I'm sure that she'll come right back here. The rest of the colony's in here, so she took off zipping around, but she'll be back over here. Then I gotta go collect the one in the tree too. Dang it. Well, they're kind of in. I see them still hovering up there. That's where the queen was. I haven't seen the queen in here yet. I got a couple of drawn frames in there and I was looking through them, but there's a lot of bees on the bottom of that box. So I'm just gonna let them sit for a minute. Let them recollect up there. Hopefully she's in the box. That's what I'm hoping for. Go check on those ones and just start walking back and forth. I got to figure out what nukes these came out of. They had to have been nukes, because if that was from one of my mother hives, it'd be a way bigger swarm. So we got to look through here. I bet you one of them was the Saskatraz bees, and one of them was probably this guy right here, the Carnies. I'm going to open them and see, because they were jam-packed yesterday. Well, it's kind of concerning to me. I wonder how many other nukes have swarmed. Here's number 3. You ever see the march? You know you're buying good nukes from me when my nukes are swarming. That's how big these things are. Can you believe this? 1, 2, the wheelbarrow. 3, up in the tree. I gotta check more. I'm gonna have the kids walk the property and look for more swarms, but this is number 3 so far here. Hopefully that's it. Phone's gonna die. Look at the march. Isn't that the coolest thing in the world? Just marching right into the hive. It's the way they do. Dadgum. Got Mama bringing me out some more boxes, more frames, more everything. I'm gonna go put some more in here and let them keep marching. Charge my phone. Dang it. I guess it's not a bad thing. I told you I made my nukes big. That's a swarm nuke and the queen's in there. So that's the wheelbarrow swarm. We got to go check that one. I'm going to bring over a couple other frames and see what's going on. Hopefully I caught that other queen. Well, a couple hours later, I caught them all. Did some hive inspections. Went through those hives and these 2 little nukes. Still need to go through these girls. They did throw a super on them. But 3 swarms. Don't know where they came from yet. I didn't see, man, that wild hive looked like it had a new queen in it. Not sure though. So the 3 are that little red and yellow nuke. And then there's 2 cardboard nucs on the end of that trailer. I don't know what happened. I went through a couple of the other nucs over there, the big ones that I thought would have swarmed. They still have queens in them. Now, were there 2 queens that threw a swarm? I don't know. But it makes me worried now. That's what you get when I build my nucs as big as I do. That has the potential of happening, but it makes me worried now because I wonder what's going up at the other yard. So I'm gonna drop off this ladder and got my stuff loaded up and run up to the other yard and see what the deal is. Stinking bees. Well, I drove up to the north yard and just had a quick glimpse around. I didn't get into any hives because it's 6 o'clock and 6:20 and I'm tired. I want to go home. So, I didn't see any swarms sitting around. So I guess that's good. There's not a lot of trees up there, as you guys have seen, but there's plenty of equipment. And so you saw the one swarm on the wheelbarrow swarm. The one swarm on the ground, actually, they were just at the bottom of a brush pile. And then the other one hanging in the tree was what I had at the south yard. So weird. It's the craziest damn thing. Anyway, they're all done. I'll check them in a day or two. But nothing up here, which I guess is nice. But that's what I got. So, heading home right now. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Work all day. And then bees after work. Luckily, had an easy shift today, 6 to 2. And then the last 4.5 hours, I've been working hives and chasing swarms. So that's what I got. 3 in a day. Granted, they were my own bees, I would assume. But because they were small swarms. I think they were from some of my nucs. Which I wonder, because I've never had it happen. So when I build my nucs in the springtime, I build them really, really big. Because up here in North Idaho, you don't know what you're going to get for swarms. Or I'm sorry, for weather when you build your nucs. And so my question to you guys, maybe you've seen this, maybe you haven't. If you build a nuc that is way too big for its britches, like I had bees, my nucs are so big they're sleeping outside of their boxes. Can there be 2 queens that hatch and don't meet up to fight each other in the hive? One queen hatches, the other queen hatches. Will one queen leave? Have you guys ever seen this? Because I haven't had it happen. Will one queen leave with part of the colony? It's a good question. So give it to me in the comments. Let me know what you think. That's what I got. Thanks for watching. Tim, Post Falls Hunting Company. Still at it. Catching swarms, making splits, raising bees, putting supers on already. May 2nd. And already have supers on half my colonies. So we'll keep it rolling. Thanks for watching, you guys. Be good to each other. We'll talk soon.